watching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive. The money and change, you ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Pierce now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down throw by Williams. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down, here's Williams. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And he's out the clear. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Now Boswell on to send this away. Xavier Worthy now on return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. First down throw here from Milroe. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Really need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second in inches. From the gun, Milroe. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the left, he's got Arroyo. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60, Trap 60, Trap 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, 19 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
A gain of 39 yards. That's another Seahawks.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Bit of an odd score thus far, 6-2. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone.
60 Bearcats! 60 Bearcats!
Complete on the option. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, Bobby. It's going to be okay. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down, Rucker. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Drag him 60.
Trying for it with Milroe. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
The kicker on 4th.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Up on Washington, left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Williams again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
That's another Steelers 1st and 10 at the 19.
Williams to throw on 1st. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
6-yard pickup.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On the move, headed right. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. 4th down, pass coming. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Will Rowe from the gun. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 tight, 50, 50.
Milroe with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo the target on that throw. So it'll be second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Come on. 18, 19, 18. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Second and 10. Milroe to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Complete over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. In a good spot here, second and inches.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Now it's Milroe. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Might shift to the run here, third and inches.
Panther 11. 18. Find it. Buffalo Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Well, he put everything he's got behind it. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Boswell on to send this away. Worthy now to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
19 tight. 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
19 tight. 19. 7 Pirates. 19.
From the gun, Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Walker off his own read. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready. 60 by 60.
Walker trying to run for the first. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down throw here from Milroe. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He's within striking distance. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 6. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buying some time right. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out. Kate, I gotta believe he recognized that earlier pick and got the better and making it in. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Wilson. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Mitchell on the carry. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that play. I really like it with those steps you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Throws caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Williams has his guys set. He'll tack on to that touchdown. On the move, headed right. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
23. Steelers.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runners. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60
To the air, Milrow. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it? Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Milroe with it on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Walker now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Seahawks about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Pierce now on the return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
You could feel, even up in the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. It didn't cost them the possession.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw is Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos, 60 Mavericks.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Dragon 60, Bronco 80.
Third short, it's Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
That's good.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
First down.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready?
Well-designed run. Here's Milroe. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners in the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go.